That was so easy. That was so easy. See how easy that was?
Dear. Really? Delicious. Chocolate chip. Don't be jealous, it's mine. Switch to the beanie. I'm trying to find some wood that's already been harvested or dead and not wet. It's hard. Oh. That is very wet. Well, this has been a mess. I'm not going to make a fire right now because I've been trying to make a fire for the last hour and it is very wet outside. It is very wet, everything's wet. It's been raining for the last day. So all of it's just waterlogged and I didn't bring any firewood. So that's okay. Sometimes that happens. And I don't have much to cook anyway. It's pretty simple. I'm just doing hot dogs. So I'm gonna bring out the stove and everything and get that cooked up, but fire's a no-go for right now. That's okay. Make the best of everything. I'm really hoping that you can't see the scratches on my filter right now because my camera took a nosedive into the ground and scratched the shit out of this lens right here, or the filter, thank goodness, not the lens. It's been quite the day so far. Even though it looked so peaceful, it on my end has been quite the shit show, but it's okay. Let's go make some hot dogs. Why am I making hot dogs, you might ask? Well, for those who don't know, I was just in Iceland recently and they are known for this hot dog. And this hot dog, there's nothing special about the actual hot dog itself. However, this hot dog is one of the best things I've had in a very long time. And it's just so simple, but what they do with it is just amazing. It's a lot of really good condiments. There's like 3 different condiments on it. One's like a mayo. It's like a garlic herb mayo. Another one's like it's like a brown mustard, and then maybe like on top there's like this brown, it's almost like a gravy, like if a brown gravy was a condiment. I don't know. But regardless, one of the best things I've had in a long time. So I've been wanting to have hot dogs, even though I know it's not going to be nearly as good. And that's what we're going to make today. Like I said, nothing special. Just these better with cheddar hot dogs. They aren't even hot dogs. They're like bratwurst. They're pretty good. They're already pre-made, like they're already pre-cooked. So I'm not going to cook them for very long. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty much already done. Like I said, they're pre-cooked, so I just got to warm them up. But yeah, down there, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm sure you can. But down there is a pretty cool river. I don't have a whole lot to do once it starts getting dark besides sit down and edit some stuff. So nothing exciting. Not nearly as good as Icelandic hot dog, but still alright. Anyway, I'm gonna eat these. I might show you that I'm gonna set up the diesel heater later, but I might enjoy these. Well, since we don't have a lot to do, what I can do, since a lot of you request this all the time, is do kind of a mini walk around of the 4Runner and just tell you all about all of the stuff that I put on here. Starting off in the back, since that's where we're at already. This rear bumper is brute force fab. It is full steel, the whole thing, so it's really heavy, but carries my jerry can for gasoline, jerry can for water, and then full-size spare, and the trash bag, obviously. It's got the chase lights, the Baja design chase lights on the back, which is really nice. And then there's a lot of mods here, and on the inside I probably have to do a whole separate video on that because there's a lot to it. But essentially we've got my drawer system that is built completely out of 3/4 inch birch plywood, and we got the fridge. Obviously, like I said, there's a lot more in the back, but coming around to the side, Over here we got the CVT 91-inch or 99-inch, I don't remember, awning. This thing's been the biggest pain in my ass in the world. So I'm trying to find a new one. I'm trying to upgrade to potentially a 180 awning. That would be amazing. If you're a company, hit me up. We can work together. Right here we got the Method 701s. They got -12 offset with the BFG KM3s. These are 295 70/17, so about a 33.5-inch tire. It's pretty much all I really need. There's not much more than that. I would like to go 35s, but then I got to re-gear and do everything else, and I'm just not interested in that right now. So yeah, that's everything on the side. And then, oh, also like a 1.25-inch Spider Track spacers front and back for a little extra poke. Side sliders, rock sliders, Cali raised. They're angled a little bit. These are one of the first things I got. If you're going to do any rock crawling or semi off-roading that's a little harder than normal, you should definitely get yourself some sliders. Don't get the steps. If you like the steps because you like the aesthetics and you're not really trying to take it off road anything crazy or do anything nuts, that's fine. But don't get the steps initially, because that's what everybody does. That's what I did. And when I got the steps, I had them for about 3 months, and I was like, oh, I need it. Is that a deer or a moose? There's an animal coming my way, and it's pretty fucking big. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's just a deer. Okay. Whew, that scared me. Yeah, if you need something, sorry, no, it was coming right my way. That was weird for a deer to do that. That's it, just Cali raised sliders. They're pretty nice. I've had these for the whole time. So let's go to the front. So in the front, we got a lot going on. Obviously, we got the CBI full steel bumper. That thing's really heavy as well. So my coils on the suspension, those springs are meant to hold up all this weight, but it is a lot of weight. So additionally, I have the Badlands 12,000-pound winch. This Fairlead has seen better days. I need to get a new one. The Baja Designs S8 30-inch bar. That thing shines brighter than the sun, as well as the fog lights, as well as the ditch lights up front. And then for the headlights, I'm sure you've seen it and you saw it at the beginning of this video, the Morimoto Ambers. And I love these headlights. These are probably one of my favorite headlights out on the market right now. And then obviously there's some stuff under the hood, but it's all under construction right now, so I'm not going to really show you. ARB compressor, single compressor with a Switch Pro, with a diff breather kit. I mean, just everything that you need going under the hood. So that's that. And then of course we got the GFC. So over here, obviously the bread and butter, the Go Fast camper, the tent. This is the first thing I set up every time I come to camp and you're watching one of these videos. I love this thing. It's super quick to set up and super comfortable and lots of room. It actually doesn't look like there's lots of room, but you can fit 2 people up in here, no problem, have extra space. And yeah, it's absolutely amazing. You got the ladder and everything, which is super nice too. And then I brought out this, which let me show you. So this right here is my diesel heater, and it's completely homemade. A lot of the parts on here you'd have to get online. There's a guy named Keegan Builds online. He makes all of the mounting parts that you need for diesel heater components. It's really simple to put together, but it takes a lot of time. It took me probably about 6-7 hours to put together completely, and probably about 500 bucks. So it's not cheap, but compared to an already completely built model where you'd buy it online completely built, you're looking at $1,500, I think, $1,500 to $1,900. And so I told myself, no thanks, I'm not gonna spend that much money and just build myself one. And this thing has been one of the most important things, especially when camping in winter season, when there's snow outside and it's freezing cold. And I've camped in, I think -24 was the coldest I've camped. This thing held up like a champ. It didn't have any issues. It kept blowing hot air, relatively hot air. Obviously it's going to be a little bit colder because it's colder outside, but yeah, I mean, this thing kept going, and it's basically bomb proof. So If you need something, if you're looking for something to go winter camping with, or just to keep your tent warm even during early spring, late fall, whatever it is, build yourself a diesel heater. Trust me, there's many videos online. If you look up Keegan Builds, he has a video that explains everything and how to build one. And then of course, we've got the suspension. It's kind of hard to see because it's starting to get dark outside. You probably can't see any of it. But underneath, we've got the Dobinson 3-way MRR setup. This thing is beefy, it's insane. It is one of the best things I've ever felt suspension wise on a 4Runner or on a vehicle period. I made a video a while back of me installing the whole system, so if you're curious on A, the installation process, and B, kind of what it looks like, go ahead and go check that video out. Yeah, Dobinson's front and rear, both springs are meant to hold full steel front and full steel rear. So yeah, beefy, but works like a dream. Goes over bumps and bruises and everything like that, almost like a pillowy cloud, and it's impossible to even notice that you're doing so. So highly recommended suspension system if you ever need to get a new one for your 4Runner. So yeah, that's just a quick walk around of the outside of the rig. If you want to know more about like the interior stuff, and because there's a lot to it, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to do that. It just probably will take a separate video because there's a whole lot more, like miso custom lights and just a whole other bunch of stuff. So if you want to know more about that, just let me know. If you want to know more about anything, let me know. My content's about to pick up here on YouTube. I officially quit my day job, so this is going to be what I do, and hopefully I can get out as much content as humanly possible for you guys. I'd love to know what you guys want to see. If it's more of like me doing a lifestyle content like I'm doing now and just kind of talking to you guys, or if you'd much rather see the same thing I've been doing, which is no talking, more ASMR type style. I might do both. I might kind of like have both in there, but let me know what you guys prefer. I'm always happy to hear you guys' comments and listen to your opinions. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up these hot dogs like I said I was gonna do earlier, and watch these deer eat food, and then go to bed. Not really go to bed, but go up in the tent, start the diesel heater, edit the first half of this video.